Next on 11 Alive at 5, boxing champ Evander Holyfield's newest fight to support veterans and active duty servicemen and women. That's coming up.
That time by holding Holyfield. Right hand stuns Douglas. Evander Holyfield with a third-round knockout puts away Buster Douglas.
It was the boxing match that showed everybody what Atlanta already knew, that Evander Holyfield was the real deal. I'm starting to feel old here. It was 25 years ago this weekend that Evander won his first world heavyweight title, beating Buster Douglas in Las Vegas.
And yet, despite that really significant anniversary he spent this week, it's also his birthday week, focused on something else. Here's Jennifer Leslie with a look at what he's fighting for now.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It is my birthday.
Turning 53 this week did not faze Evander Holyfield. Instead of getting things, he spent the day giving back.
Every day is like a birthday to me. You know, ever since 1984, when I made the Olympic team, it turned me into another person. I was able to reach a goal.
His goal today? To put a spotlight on Frogman Charities, founded by former Navy SEAL and Team 6 member Don Mann.
Evander supporting this means a lot to not just us, but to all the SEAL families and the veterans across the country.
3 miles is what, in my mind, that's it.
They invited us to Piedmont Park for what Mann calls a virtual 5K. It works by registering online with a donation to one of the Frogman Charities. Then pick a day, time, and place to do your own 5K.
They get this medal, an award, a certificate, and the money goes to support these charities among the SEAL organizations. Those charities support the active duty folks who have PTSD, who have combat-related injuries and wounds, and it supports the families who've lost their husbands and their fathers.
My father was military.
Holyfield planned to join the military himself if his boxing career didn't work out. And he had some doubts early on.
I got beat by this kid in Rockdale County named Cecil Collins. He beat me. And like this minute, I started crying, and I had to fight him again, and he beat me again. At 12 years old, I finally beat him.
Fast forward another 16 years, and he was on the verge of his first of 4 World Heavyweight Championship titles. His opponent, Buster Douglas.
Yeah, I remember October 25th, they asked me, what do you think? I said, well, I say, either I'm gonna get an A or F. That's because they don't give anything between that. My mama brought me up and said, son, take advantage of that first time. Take your time and do it right. And I knocked him out in the 3rd round. And here I am, 25 years later, still good.
Still fit and healthy and determined to make a difference. One step at a time.
As long as you continue to help, this world will continue to become a better place.
Jennifer Leslie, 11 Alive News.
I traveled with Evander to almost every one of his fights, from Atlantic City to Las Vegas, all through the 80s, 90s, into the millennium. And I must tell you, he's kind. Even when cameras weren't around, he was always kind to children, to fans. He always, no matter how big he was or how much money he was making, he was always decent to people when cameras weren't there or nobody was paying attention. He's a very rare athlete that I've met in my life.